What is going on, everyone? I'm Silversabeast and I'm back here to bring you another video today. In this video, we're going to be talking about Raidriar of Infinity Blade, do some story discussion on him, because he's an interesting character and probably like the main antagonist of the game. Well, I mean, not, it would probably be the worker of secrets now, but for the duration of both games until the end of the second one, Raidriar was seen as the main antagonist. So, Raidriar, what's he about? Obviously, his main thing is he possesses the Infinity Blade in both games, or not in both games. He possesses it for the majority of the time in both games. In the first game, he is charging it because it's not ready to kill Deathless yet. In the second game, he steals it from Alsar, and then we don't see him again till the end of the game. So, let's dig a little bit into his backstory. Alright, so Raidriar, according to the Archivist, Raidriar slew a vile evil on the plains of Karoth. Now, we're assuming that vile evil is Alsar because he's referred to as vile, the vile one, by many people and many times. So, Raidriar slew Alsar, or he thought he did, because obviously Alsar did not die, and he returned as Cyrus. But I'm assuming that he used the Infinity Blade and then realized that it didn't really charge. I'm a bit confused on what all happened with that, because Alsar did wipe his memory, and the GodKing, or Raidriar, I'm not really sure what's going on there, but the Raidriar did eventually figure out that the Infinity Blade was not able to kill Deathless yet, because as we know in the first game, he's trying to charge it by killing Cyrus over and over again, although he doesn't know it's Cyrus, and neither does Cyrus. He does not realize that it is Alsar, aka Cyrus, until the part in Infinity Blade 1 where you are able to kill the GodKing. He finally recognizes him as Cyrus as Alsar, and or he recognizes him when he wakes up from his rebirth. Because the Infinity Blade was still not fully charged, and it becomes fully charged right after he dies, I believe. So Raidriar is without the Infinity Blade for a while, but we do know he does get it back later. So Raidriar is one of the only ones that knows that Cyrus or Alsar is still alive. It would be Raidriar, the Worker of Secrets, and the Archivist. Because the Archivist, when you first fight him, he talks about studying, pondering, and questioning whether Alsar was truly killed or not, because apparently a lot of the Deathless still do think he was, so there must have been only a select few that actually know that Alsar was not truly killed. But then Alsar wiped his memory and became Cyrus, so it probably was pretty easy to keep that secret under wraps. So there's only a couple Deathless who know that Alsar is still alive, and Raidriar being one of them, he's kind of in the know. So he's one of the more powerful Deathless, obviously because he knows about the Infinity Blade. He owns the Infinity Blade until the end of Infinity Blade 2, and so we don't really know what's up with that. I don't really know what's going on. He does talk to the Worker of Secrets and Infinity Blade Awakening. He goes through a secret passage into the Vault of Tears. Obviously he's not trapped in there. The Worker of Secrets is in that segment. So he does know a secret way out. So what Raidriar can do in Infinity Blade 3 is sneak out that secret passage, because it's not his soul that's trapped, it's Cyrus's. So he can just sneak out, open the seals, let Cyrus out, because I'm sure he wants Cyrus to help him by now. And they can go head down the Worker of Secrets. Now, I don't really know how Raidriar got mad at the Deathless Kings. If you've played Infinity Blade 1, the Deathless Kings are trapped in the GodKing's basement, dungeons, whatever you want to call them, and he trapped them down there with and next to his rebirth chamber, where he rebirths every time. He trapped them down there. Elysium, Kuerg, we're told. We're not sure what happened between them, but we do know that his rebirth chamber is down there. You can see all his extra bodies, just in case his gets brutalized too much that he can't rebirth in that body. But so yeah, that's I mean, there's not a whole lot to go on many of the characters in Infinity Blade because the story's not really that developed so far. But basically, Raidriar is in the know. He's one of the more powerful Deathless. One of the few who, like, really knows about the Infinity Blade. That being, like, the Worker, Cyrus, GodKing, maybe the Archivist, because Archivist, like, is really, really wise. So, we'll have to see what happens down the line. But that is it for this video, guys. That's it for this story discussion. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to click that like button below and subscribe for more awesome iOS gaming content. Remember to follow me on Twitter at Silversabeast and subscribe and add me on GameCenter, nickname Silversabeast. But that is it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Silversabeast, and I'm out.